If you know the apartment buildings you showed at the start in your video, well, if a lot of people, if the most desirable one is the penthouse apartment, you know, that's essentially that's scarcity right there. And if the apartment's built in like the most desirable part of the country, let's say, you know, who decides who gets it? There's scarcity right there. So you can have abundance in terms of food and production, all these things, but there's still scarcity that exists in nature because, you know,
there's still scarcity.
We've got limited
more
space.
Desirable places to live or penthouses.
You talk about the present-day system. You see, have you seen
about your houses, the uppermost apartment would be the penthouse and more desirable place to live?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
So instead of making fair, square buildings, if you do that, most people want the corner apartment where the view is better. So we make our buildings round so the view is pleasant for everybody, and some of the buildings turn.
Yeah, but you could argue that...
In other words, what you're trying to do is educate people and give them whatever they want in their home. In other words, we only design the exterior, you pick the interior. Now here's how you pick a home in the future, so you'll understand. In the Venus Project's design, you sit in front of a plastic bubble, about 3 feet in diameter, and you talk. You say, I want a home. The bubble is the architect. It says, what kind of home? Most normal people are not sure. So different homes appear in turn. Until you say stop, something like that, then she says, I'd like the children's room next to the adult bedroom, and it moves as you talk. Then your husband or your boyfriend says, I'd like a balcony sticking out over the pool, and the machine says, how far out? And you say 8 feet, and the machine says, if you go 12, you can have a dining area. It doesn't override you, it merely suggests. The machines are subject to the will of people. They don't override anybody. They just say, if your bumper is this high on a car and you have sonar in front of your car, you can't hit another car. Now, if you make your car of the memory metal and you dent the fender, you press straight again and the fender goes back out. Who will hate you? The people that straighten out fenders. There's not a thing you can design and stand for that someone won't hate you for, no matter what. Yes. Somebody else?